next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me raiment. Can't go complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated.
So that's letting you know they're going to take them captives whose captives they were.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
But there's been a media blackout on this truth.
You better know. Most I rockin' with it, see the way it go.
Can you tell me what's the truth? Ay, I don't need your words, I need proof. Ay, Babylon gon' burn when them nukes. They been lying to us too. Ay, now we prophesy to the youth. They been hating, I've been waiting to see Zion back recruit. Ay, truth be told, the recompense you owe me. Every day I battle with the old me. You done do forever what you told me. I done see some change.
So you say you want the truth? Well, here you go. Why they mad? We the messengers of hope. If you ain't gotta get a clue, you better know. Most I rockin' with it, see the way it go. It go like.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ best. Welcome back to Truth Be Told DC. I'm Captain Matthew, and to my left,
Officer Mendel.
to my right.
Officer Phineas.
Officer Micah.
Officer Daniel.
All right, all praise to the Most High. So we're going to go ahead and get this show started. Hey, y'all fellas got anything y'all want to add or any observations during the past week? I know last week we had some technical difficulties. All praise to the Most High. We got it worked out, and we were able to get back on live and in the air. So all praise to the Most High.
I just wonder, if I got anything, is that fire class that Bishop put out.
Yes, sir.
That was a fire class, so I got to go back and watch it again.
My mind's still spinning because of that class and the knowledge that came out. My mind is still going.
Yeah,
All praise to the Lord for
praise
that.
the Most High for that.
Yeah, so let's go ahead. We're going to do a little recap of what we had from last week. Go ahead and roll that first video. Uh-oh. Look like we still got some technical difficulties
Just
going
kidding, y'all.
on.
Those are jokes.
Yeah. Thought we had the IT problems fixed. What kind of time we looking at over the IT? Because we got to get rolling, fam. We got to get rolling. We got a lot to cover, So what we looking like time frame wise? Do we just need to go ahead and keep it moving?
What was our KPI rating for IT?
No, what? No, somebody. It was not the KPI. It was some anonymous
broadcast ranking ratings
Oh,
from,
right.
the, from the nation.
Okay.
that Joseph voted for. Shout out to Officer Joseph too.
Shout
man.
out to
And
Joseph.
established himself.
Number 5.
So the thing is for that. Oh, okay. I was about to expose it, but they're ready. All right, never mind.
All right, we good to go?
So as you can see around me is multiple red dresses. These symbolize the kidnapping, the murder, and all of the missing children, missing women that have been kidnapped from the Native American community.
They told him they themselves were of the tribe of Reuben. And then the tribe of Joseph, meaning Cuba, lived on an island nearby. So when you pull that out, right? So that account actually took place down in Florida. So those Seminole Indians said, hey, look, we from the tribe of Reuben, and what we call Cuba today, they live on an island not too far, because we know Cuba's 90 miles from Florida. So why would they say that if they didn't know they
some self-awareness of where they were coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All praise, it was good to get in there and edify people, but when you really hit those events, those powwows, man, you really get to see how destroyed we were, because they lined up the honor guard. They had an American flag out there and all. It was just the same thing that destroyed. And some of the things they were saying, we got a lot of work to do with this truth, man. That's why it's very important that we push this truth. We like, share, subscribe, and also, most important, we let our light shine when we out there in public, because our people are lost out here, man. Our people are lost. You want to add anything on that from what you've seen, Officer?
Yeah. The wild thing about GAD is we actually go out there to support them and to let them know that they are the children of the God. But they proclaim and they cleave to the name Native American, which was given to them. That's not what the Most High called them. But they so stuck on that name and identity from Esau, the oppressor, that they was coming against us like, no, we are Native Americans. What y'all mean? We offended by y'all literature. Like, what?
It says so-called. They said, nah, the hell with the biblical name. We want to be called Native Indian. Don't Indian mean savage?
Damn.
Madness.
That's the madness that's going on. That's why we got a lot of work doing. We don't have time to play with the BS. So let's keep it moving though. Let's bring up the next segment because there's a lot of stuff going on out here. Crazy news out here, man. Crazy news. Now I do want to hit on that earthquake though. All right, let's get that up. Let's get that article up from the BBC. This Icelandic volcano eruption. And then let me get Matthew chapter 24. But go ahead, can we get that article up?
Oh, the article?
Is it the article or is it a video? Can we get that up?
Come on, man.
It's crazy.
Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, go ahead and roll. I think they got a video in there. Roll that video real quick, though. Then they got a little bit of article. Then we're going to get the description.
Would a video play?
Yeah, but go and play that video.
That don't say hundreds of earthquakes. Damn.
All right, while we're waiting on that. Okay.
Pull that back up. Read that thing. That thing crazy right there. That's why we don't have time to play. We got to get it together, family. Watch this.
It says, Iceland volcanic eruption still likely, say scientists. Residents of an Icelandic town struck by hundreds of earthquakes have briefly been allowed back to their homes to collect belongings. More than 500 quakes hit the southwestern Reykjanes Peninsula on Monday. A volcanic eruption is still expected, scientists say, despite the quakes being weaker in recent days. 500 quakes?
500 quakes, man. Go ahead, officer. Finish.
Hey, not only did the Lord shake it up on them, but then he gonna send the volcano also. Hey, all praises to the Lord for that.
Hey, we got some more too. We got some stats about their past whole 24 hours, 7 days up to a year. Go ahead and read how many quakes they had.
Where we at?
Start from right there.
Recent quakes above magnitude 1.0 in or near Iceland. Past 24 hours, 330 quakes. Good Lord. Past 7 days, over 4,100 quakes.
Damn.
30 days, 6,500 quakes. The past 3 months, 8,400 quakes, dog. This don't say the past 365 days, 19,000 quakes.
Damn. Hey,
That's
you
a
ain't
low
getting
right
no
there.
sleep.
Hey, Slim.
No sleep.
Hey, who doing the counting? That's what I want to know. Like, who's actually counting?
Using
Somebody
that,
count that many earthquakes?
Nah,
they're using that the Geico meter.
No, I know they
no,
got
no,
a
no,
machine,
that's
but I'm just saying, though.
That's for
That's
radiation.
crazy.
But let's get that Matthew chapter 24 real quick.
You want
Let's
straight
get that
verse 7?
Matthew 20. Yes, sir. Just get right to it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
Come on.
And kingdom against kingdom.
So you saying all the nations rise against nations? You got the Israelis versus Gaza. Now Yemen then pulled. We're going to pull up something on Yemen. You understand? Lebanon up in the fray. Turkey threatened. Come on.
And there shall be famines. And pestilences. And earthquakes.
And what?
And earthquakes.
Thousands of them and what?
In diverse places.
Nobody would have ever thought we'd be talking about volcanoes or what do you call it? Earthquakes in
That's
Iceland,
very
man.
true. That's crazy.
The Lord ain't playing no games out here, man. Understand that. Let's roll this next video. Now, there's some crazy stuff out here, man. This some crazy stuff. Y'all ready to roll a video?
Yeah, I gotta see this.
what y'all are looking at is the Houthis out of Yemen that are supporting the Palestinians in Gaza. They are boarding an Israeli ship held by, owned by a multi-billionaire. You see them boarding the ship. They actually hijacked the ship, and they got video footage of the hijacking.
I just want to know who that cameraman is, man. You get some clutch footage right there.
That joint was great.
That's crazy right there.
Please no.
So look, they got highlights from them hijacking the ship. And it's owned by Israeli businessman named Abraham Rami Ungar. It says one of the richest men in Israel. So that's that great shout right there. So y'all can go ahead and close that down. Y'all go ahead. So look at that. They got the whole thing. They went and took the whole ship. Yeah, go ahead. Read that again in Matthew 24 real quick.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
Come on.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Read.
And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
You see that? So nation shall rise against nation. These people out here, Ishmael out here, he done took over a whole ship. Give me Genesis chapter 16, read 11 and 12. Still play the clip, though, as he's reading this, though, because there's not no noise in that. I mean, not any sound in that. So roll that clip as he's reading this so we get a context about how Ishmael gets down.
The book of Genesis, chapter 16, verse 11. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shall bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael. Because the Lord hath heard thy affliction, and he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man.
Hold up, what?
His hand will be against every man.
You got to be a wild dude to go out there and just hijack a ship in the middle of the sea, man.
Mm-hmm.
His hand is against every man. Come on.
And every man's hand against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren.
Y'all see that? So Ishmael out there jumping on the ship. Understand that. He out there hijacking ships now in the high seas.
What Ishmael mean? Affliction heard, right?
Yeah.
They gonna make sure you hear a lot when they make that wild call and blow
Hey, look, he keep that call on deck.
So I guess they gonna call that ship jacking now. That's the new thing going.
Right.
I am the captain now.
Look at me.
So y'all got anything else that y'all seen out there in the news? Y'all heard anything? Local news now. Local news.
Oh, local news,
for sure.
Man.
I think I seen this was a couple weeks ago, so it may have went up since then. But I seen in the local news, carjackings in our area went up like 137%.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's crazy. Like if you going outside without something on you gonna be caught slipping out here. It's crazy.
Yeah, and get that a second, Ezra, real quick. Because soon as you type in carjacking in Google, Washington, D.C. pop up at the list. This thing crazy as hell. I'm going to send this over real quick.
There you go. I got something for the carjackings.
You got it?
Yeah, so I'm going to send it over to him.
Yeah, get that in second, Ezra, real quick. Chapter 5. About them monsters, man. Watch this. Yeah, 2 Ezra 5 and 8.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5, verse 8.
Come on.
There shall be a confusion also in many places.
Read.
And the fire shall be off sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places. And minstrous women.
And what?
And minstrous women.
Unclean, evil, single women going to do what?
Shall bring forth monsters.
Shall bring forth monsters. I know this segment's world news, but we be remiss if we don't talk about what's going on here locally. I mean, you can't even go out there and pump your gas.
I mean,
you can't go to the grocery store.
Damn.
Technically, that is world news. 'Cause according to the scriptures, we
Yeah.
are the world. So
yeah. I
that's
mean,
the
I think
news.
did we pull that up? Did we get the article to pull up?
Is this a recent one?
It's a recent. It's from a couple days ago.
Right. They
Yeah,
got
it's
that
from
on
18.
screen?
They don't got it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, pull that up.
Yeah, put in the world news and watch this. Y'all about to see some crazy stuff here.
Oh, here we go. No, that's fine.
Yeah, read that real quick.
It says, oh, there we go. It says, rise in D.C. carjackings linked to repeat juvenile offenders.
Hold on, what?
Rise in D.C. carjackings linked to repeat juvenile offenders.
Repeat juvenile offenders. Come on.
You fry me, Michael. It says, right now the issue. Come on, Michael, you cooking me. It be on.
Here we go. More. That's the IT team.
It says, right now the issue is glaring. Carjackings are up 104% in D.C. And police say that volume is overwhelming. Alarming statistics show more than 800 have occurred so far in 2023.
800 carjackings in 2023.
Compared to a little over 400 at the same time in 2022.
So this thing done doubled out here, man.
The bottom it say DC police data reveals that 66% of arrests involve juveniles. That's what we just read.
But the thing is, they let them right back up.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So that's why they keep doing it, because there's no consequence, because the laws are very lax right now. They're pretty much letting them do whatever they want to do.
They're being lawless. Yep.
Right. Get that in Habakkuk chapter 1. Watch this. Habakkuk chapter 1. We're going to read verse 4. We're going to read Habakkuk 1 and 4. Y'all jump in if y'all got anything y'all want to pull out on this, because you wonder why it says repeat offenders, man. These jokers is stealing cars. They out the same day to, guess what, knock you over the head and take somebody else's car. This is right. Watch this.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, the law is slack.
What?
Therefore, the law is slack.
The laws of the land are slack. Guess who running the world? The so-called white man. Wrong judgment always going forth. Come on.
And judgment doth never go forth.
What?
Judgment doth never go forth.
That's why they back out on the street. How you taking somebody's car and you back out on the street the same damn day to do it again?
For
go ahead, officer.
For the wicked doth compass about the righteous.
There you go. The land is filled up with wickedness. Come on.
Therefore, wrong judgment proceedeth.
Wrong judgment proceedeth. You looking around this, you as a law-abiding citizen, if you defend yourself or beat somebody up that come into your house, you getting locked up longer than this dude out here stealing cars.
That's crazy.
Literally.
That's crazy.
I think just recently one of the it was a rape case and he was a repeat offender that got released without bond. Juveniles.
And you know, we have to keep in mind, who is Esau putting in charge of all of these major cities?
The black woman.
The black woman. It's
The
crazy.
independent black
we got
woman.
in DC.
That's right. Black
Even
woman.
at our camp spot, the CVS across the street has no products in it. It's complete. All the shelves are bare. If you go in there to get something, you got to go see somebody at the store, and they got to go get it out the back room.
They got pictures.
They got a picture of the
They
products.
got pictures of the
on
items
the
there.
shelf.
Yep, because that's what Captain said. The law is slack. Hey, they want these monsters out in the street to cause chaos.
And they make it harder for a law-abiding citizen to defend yourself.
Oh, no. You better not be caught defending your property or yourself. You going straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show, Officer Ruben.
Hey, shalom.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
We had to add a little more chocolate.
Welcome.
A little more chocolate. That's all.
Oh, praise him.
Yeah, the chocolate folk always late.
Oh, you know how we do it. You know that.
Oh, man.
But what you got anything? I know you got something to add on that, Rube. You
Hey,
dealing
just
with
get
them jokers.
Psalms 58:3 real quick. And the reason
sir.
why I say that, you know, a lot of them, we think that these people are taught to be evil. No, they've been evil from the birth, okay? Get that real quick.
This book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 3.
Uh-huh.
The wicked.
The what?
The wicked
The wicked white man. The one that has everybody drinking his wine. That's who it is, read.
are estranged from the womb.
Are estranged from the room.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
As soon as they born, what they do?
Speaking
They
lies.
speak lies. That's exactly what they do. That's who they are from birth. So understand those things, man. Y'all got it.
No, I mean, that's crystal clear. Give me another one. Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 11, verse 41.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 11, verse 41. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth.
Give me now. Hold that. Give me Job 9:24. Crystal clear. Who's running the earth? People look around, look dumb and stupid when he asks the question. Who's running the world, brother? Who's running the world, sister? We about to find it out right now.
The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24.
Come on.
The earth.
The what?
The earth
The whole earth that you currently live on. Come on.
is given into the hand of the wicked.
It's given into what?
And is given into the hand of the wicked.
That's the so-called white man. Come on.
He covereth the faces of the judges. thereof.
So who covered the faces of the judges? Who took the images that was black of the Most High God, Christ, and the angels and whitewashed them? Nobody's ever seen Jackie Chan up there posing. Understand that. Nobody's ever seen a Samoan on the cross.
Damn.
Right. They have to establish the vision that they are the Jews or and their counterparts, the so-called Christians, that don't do anything that the scriptures say. Hell, they're about to celebrate the slaughter of hundreds of millions of people on Thursday.
You know that.
Read it again.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
That's a rhetorical question. They like, damn, if it ain't the white man, who is it? Now go back to that in 2nd Esdras, 11 and 41.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 11, verse 41. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth.
The reason why the earth hasn't been judged with truth, because the wicked are running the earth. Officer Reuben pulled it out. They go estranged from the womb as soon as they be being born, man. You want to add something on that, Officer Mendel? I thought you were going to say something.
Yeah, you already know, man. Esau he got wickedness on lock. Can't nobody beat him when it come to that. Look at what they doing over there in Palestine, how they just murdering the kids, blowing up churches, schools, and everything like that.
Man, that thing crazy.
And then if you say anything about it, you automatically lose your job or whatever. You got to go along with the wickedness. That's how they get down.
Right.
And you anti-Semitic, even though everybody about to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you anti-Semitic too.
That's crazy.
You know, if you don't go along with the ish,
right,
you anti-Semitic. Even though we are the real Jews.
Yeah.
You can't even say that. That's anti-Semitic.
Hey, let me get Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because what's crazy is you'll see Edomites who, what's that disease again when they can't remember who they are again? Alzheimer's. They'll have Alzheimer's, can't remember their own daughter, their husband, don't know where they're at. But what do they remember? That you are a nigger.
Yeah,
not a nigga, a nigger.
A lot of black nurses get called niggers by old white folk in the nurses. She don't remember anything. Her name. She can't even use the bathroom no more, but she know you a nigga.
That's crazy.
Damn. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
A what?
A perpetual hatred.
A what?
A perpetual hatred.
So these Edomites, these white folks red folks have a perpetual hatred, meaning it's never going to end. It's never going to go away against y'all, against us.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. In the time that their iniquity had an end.
So whether they're on top, whether they're in the bottom, they always going to hate us, and they're always going to want to put their hands on us. That's something we got to remember and know. And no matter what you do, no matter how much you coon for them, you know, you changing their diapers, you know, their family doesn't come see them, so you come see them. They don't care. You still a nigga.
You doing what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
Wipe their white ass.
Damn.
Right. And that's the thing though. That's why we gotta understand. And we're not bringing this out the scripture so you brothers and sisters can develop hatred.
No.
That's not what we talking about. But we gotta get shaken out of the Stockholm syndrome that we have.
That's right.
Understand that.
Yeah, and one of the solutions to our community with these monsters that's roaming in the earth, these juveniles, is the fact that a lot of mothers today do not discipline their children. Proverbs 23 and 13 and 14 real quick. They don't discipline their children. They give them freedom.
Well, ain't no fathers in the house for one.
Yeah, that too. And because remember, they drunk, like you mentioned earlier, Cap, they drunk the wine of Esau. With that whole, you know, don't abuse your child. It's child abuse for you to
crazy.
Any type of discipline is abuse.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 13. Withhold not correction from the child, for it hath beat for it best him for Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Can't tell a black woman that.
Exactly. Read.
Thou shalt beat him with the rod and shall deliver his soul from hell.
So if you really care about your child, you're going to correct them and discipline them because you're going to deliver their soul from hell.
Because if you don't, society will.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's get the next segment now. We got the next segment. Y'all know what it is, man. Give me that Bama got cut.
Bama got cut.
We got some epic footage.
I know that. So one thing you hear on Sunday, I'm calling you on because God is calling you on.
had the Bible on the west coast of Africa before we ever got here. We had it before the white man ever came. You don't know history. I'm gonna tell you how I know. Let me help you out.
They threw that in your face, so y'all don't read it.
You going off stuff you read on the internet.
No, it's not.
Let me educate you. The Igbos, who are they? Who? The Igbos, who are they?
I don't know.
Those are Nigerian Jews that were taken on slave ships and brought to America. You might be a descendant. Hold on. You might be descended from the Igbo. All right? The Fulani, the houses. Right. That's where your ancestors came from Africa. Right. So that means you got roots there.
Here. We got Africa.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. This is the mind of the Negro. You understand? Now give me Job 30 and 30. So you may not believe in the Bible, but somebody out here might believe in the Bible. Let me show you what the Bible says.
The brother stepped up, thought he had some knowledge about this being a white man book, and got cut by Captain Gadaliah. Sat there looking crazy. He said, "Who the Igbos? Huh?
Huh? Who?"
But the brother knows so much.
That's what I like to call a smart dummy.
Yeah. The miseducation of our youth.
Yeah.
Smart enough to be a dangerous and a danger to society.
But that be the Negro when we teach, though, Cap. They only want to approach and show what they don't know when they see us out there teaching. If we not out there teaching, they just somewhere smoking weed.
They see us, he went and bought a black and mild from the gas station.
That's crazy.
They never question the white man, though. He can come out and say whatever. That's the gospel.
And came out there and got his ass fried.
Yep.
That's what happened. You want to say something, Rube?
Hey, knowledge is the new hustle until you deal with somebody that's knowledgeable.
Right.
There you go.
Understand that. That's the new hustle for them.
That's why we got Ruben.
Ruben's quote of the day.
Ruben's quote of the day.
Rube gonna break it. He gonna break it. But let's go ahead. Let's hit this next segment, though. We should have a nice little video for the folks, man. Let's go ahead and roll it.
That's some good bid order, man. I got some of that thing. It's good. It's real good. Nice sense.
Yeah, and then they come out with the hair formula.
I need about 10 of them Jones. Y'all see me over here struggling. Me and Ruben.
Hey, we're going to get it one of these days, ain't we?
Oh,
Might just have to be in the kingdom.
That's it.
That's what it's seeming like for me.
Hey, look, at least you'll get it.
At least I get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the king. Let's go. Hey, page 15. Hey, 12 up. Sit down. 12 up. Sit down. I call the script, you boys get hit. Spit on 10, I live for the shit. Gotta take heat, I pray don't slip. They watch, they plotting, I see through they sin. I told the script, you don't get it sick. He hold his neck, he suffocating. I steady be flexing, they feeling so sick. I feel like a Karen, the way I be lit.
Dream team when we step on the scene clean. All these haters, they really tryna be with me. I'm thinking, how can it defeat me? If I'm strong on the low and they meet me. Jordan drop fire in BC. If you win, know that my name is Nemi. I get lit and I ain't gonna regret it. More power is about to get hit.
Don't look at my wrist. Or you can go blind, you taking a risk. I'm filthy rich. You know that I'm the shit and you pissed. I'm making them sick. I look for the ops, I had on my list. They cannot resist. He's trying to escape, but I give him the biz. The Saints gon' sit on the throne. These dogs ain't getting no bone. They gon' bring me the diamonds and gold. I'm a floss cause I'm in my zone. The Saints gon' sit on the throne. These dogs ain't getting no bone. They gon' bring me the diamonds and gold. I'm a floss cause I'm in my zone.
Yo, man, what's up? Why they keep playing with the team? I don't know, man.
Let's get it.
They ain't know that we dream team? I guess not. Let's go. Yo, stop playing. Stop let them know.
Let's get it. My whip be a horse, no Rory. I'm switching the lanes, no Tory. So hot, just call me Safari. I'm ice out, look at the glory. My ops gon' bow before me. Talk shit, then it's gon' be gory. Road dogs pulled up with a big strap. Real killers so cold, I ain't sorry. Me and BZ know we go way back. In the basement, whipping the playback. Mistakes I done pay for my sins, though. Took L's, now I'm coming for payback. better know I don't play that. All the shit they talk, get traced back. Excalibur, look how I slay that. Like bad boy, take that, take that. For all you haters out there, I know you wanted me to fall, but Elohim got my back. I'm strapped, and I'm strapped. So let's go. Fresh, let's go. Grab the 12, let's go.
I see you, Young Beezy hitting the Billy bounce. All praises. Shout out to Original Royalty Records and the video team.
I read when I be going through some things, you know I read. When I be going through my trials, you know I read. Deuteronomy be careful me, I read. Blessings, blessings, I read. When I be going through some things, you know I read. When I be going through my trials, you know I read. Deuteronomy be careful me, I read. Blessings, blessings, I've been reading to learn, you know, how the devil use those that don't know themselves.
All right, all praises to the Most High. Hey, just to let y'all know, these are secondary sources. The first source is what? The Bible. So understand that. So the Bible is what backs up all these books. All right? Give me that first book, though. I want to show y'all something. And Bishop tells us all the time, get the books so we can teach our people. So we're going to give y'all some books real quick and give y'all some information on Ishmael, whom a lot of y'all love to go see in Dubai. Read that.
This book is entitled The White Nile.
Okay. Now go to page 15. I want you to start at Among Almost. I want everybody to see what these people really do. Page 15. Right where it's highlighted. At the beginning of the paragraph. Among Almost. All the residents.
Among page 15.
Oh, okay.
Messing with Mike. Among almost all the residents of the island, there was a natural tendency.
So understand, it's talking about Ishmael. It's talking about the Arabs, right? Read.
There was a natural tendency toward drinking and taking of drugs.
And doing what?
Drinking and taking of drugs.
And you're going to see why and what they was doing to our women over there. Go ahead.
Either opium or hemp.
Now, this is around 1856 in Zanzibar, right? Now, go down. I want you to go down a little bit, and it says he also records.
They do that today, though, with the poppy.
They do the exact same thing today. That's why they went out there to
rub it on their hands
war.
and smoke it.
Yeah. That's exactly what they out there doing. And when they go to Dubai and they say you can't drink and do none of this, they over there having drugs and sex parties with our sisters.
Pissing on them, too. Literally. R. Kelly style.
Golden party.
It says he also records that the Arabs preferred negresses.
Prefer who?
Negresses.
Yes, this in the book.
To their own wives.
To their own wives. Now let's look at who these negresses are. Go down a little bit, just a little bit. It says he deals briskly. It's going to tell you who these so-called negresses are.
He deals briskly with the Swahilis, that hybrid chocolate-colored race who were the product of the mixed blood of the Semites.
Of the who?
Of the Semites.
That's us, the Semitic people. Read.
And the Negroes on the island.
Y'all got to understand this. Now, let's get an image of these people. Give me the book in Spain. Because what people don't understand is we was in Spain a long time ago. Paul would come and teach the people in Spain. So we're going to see how these so-called negresses look. I want y'all to see this whitewashing of that. Give me that book, Spain. Chocolate dip fingers.
There's a book entitled Spain, A History and the Art. Oh, wow.
Get that. I want y'all to look at her fingers.
Go to the next page. Go to the picture.
Because I want you to read that highlighted part down there. But I want y'all to pay attention. Look at her hands. And Bishop said it. What is her fingers dipped in chocolate? We know it ain't dipped in no chocolate. It's whitewash. We're going to show you the true image on the next page.
Hey, she probably was down there in Benjamin, man, bleaching.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's how they be looking down there. You go down there.
The caption reads,
am I lying?
Now, you know our black people hate themselves.
Start from Muslims.
Muslims brought few women with them from Africa.
They brought a lot of them. We just seen it. And those women that they brought with them were the Israelites. We just read that history. And this right here is particularly around 700 all the way up to 1400 in Spain. But read.
Instead, they made wives, concubines, or slaves of the Christian women.
Of the what?
Christian women.
See, in Spain, they used to call us old Christians. And the ones that converted over, because they were scared, they called them new Christians. Read.
Women, what it say?
Captured
in battle.
In battle. So showing you what? That everybody had to fight, sisters. Understand that. They coming for y'all too. But let's get the image of the sisters on the next page. The true image. See right there to the left?
Oh, that's crazy.
That's who they really are. You know how you know? Look at the dress the sisters got on. It's a see-through dress. They were prostituting our sisters. We just read the information on it. Y'all see that? So that's how they really look. That's our people right there.
Damn.
That's our history. That's the book for you today. And look to the right. You see the guy, he got on see-through.
Right.
It shows everything that we need to know.
That's crazy.
That's real crazy. Go ahead.
All right, we're going next segment. What video will you first? Do Noda? Okay. Next segment, we're doing all the video. Get your man. That's fine. Just play him on.
Name of this joint should be called Micah's Mans.
Hey, look, we got another segment. Get your mans. You know we got a video straight out of Officer Micah's from. Okay. That's not the first one. Nah. Oh man, y'all. Okay. All right. I know. I want to jump straight there, but we gonna take it. Go ahead, run that thing.
It's a shoplifter getting domed up with a soda can.
So Bama think he doing something.
Look at this Bama.
Break yourself. I'm taking this.
So here we got a guy thinking he gonna run out shoplifting.
That's how they used to be in the CVS by our camp spot.
Yeah, and that's what happened to him.
Bama about to get fried.
Boop.
Thou shall not steal, brother.
My man was in
Instant judgment. All right, next.
That's swift judgment right there. All praises.
Don't steal, man.
Let's see Esau in his true form.
Thou shall not steal.
Being a jackass. I can say that, right? Yeah.
This is definitely Esau right here. This is how they get down.
Oh, this is pure blood right here. Look at this idiot.
Hold on, man.
Look at this idiot.
That Bama got feet, though. Boom.
Hey, Slim. That Bama aim was nice, though.
And the score going up. I see that joint going up.
That's he broke the stereotype. White man can jump.
Right. White man can jump, and I think Ishmael can't fall. Next one.
Oh, that's the Ishmael on the next video?
Look like either Ishmael or...
Yeah. How do I
couldn't recognize him without an RPG in his
How do I do this?
Hey, Slim.
Looks about right. Oh, never mind.
Dude. The scripture said he was a wild man. We brought that out.
Damn.
That brother took a leap of faith right
Hey,
there.
man, look, man, I need my virgins. Go ahead, get this out the way.
Not now, but right
here
now.
We go.
He said right now.
This what I want right here.
Yeah,
Officer Mike, you know you got to go over there and get your cousin.
Hey, man, these Bama's wicked, man.
Are those African pastors?
This is your African pastors.
Oh, Lord.
This is Hallelujah night. Holy cleansing.
This is the second segment we had
That's that
your
perverse.
folks on here. Pastors being perverted.
I will anoint your drawers.
Got a big black woman in the tub.
These are Christian pastors that y'all going to. Just feeling up on y'all. Everybody's sitting there watching.
Damn.
Because it's normal.
Oh, yeah.
That's normal for them.
All right, next. I think we got some off the tones LBs here. It's light-skinned LBs.
Look at Esau.
When was Esau
Always got the swagger jack, man. We know brothers. We got brothers that was offended by that.
Hey, bro.
Hey, Slim.
Hey, he hitting that joint though.
Killing it.
He
Hey,
hitting that.
when did Esau become coons? I mean, Q's. Hey, Tone, I know you ain't going like that.
Hey,
Tone.
Esau said, turn the arse.
Esau said, I'm the originator.
They say we
Right,
the original
I'm the originator.
I'm the
They call
originator.
Greeks for a reason.
That's why you branded and I'm not.
I started this barbecue.
I'm at all accused.
That's something crazy right
All right.
there. Now we got one more.
Next, yep.
Officer Finney sent Officer, break this down, officer.
Hey, while the world is dealing with COVID and going to war, these East Indians, dog,
That man was smiling.
celebrating their festivals. Look at this festival. Read that, bruh.
Indian village marks the end of Diwali with massive cow poo fight.
Come on now, dog.
Them Bamas are wrestling in cow dookie. That Bama cheesing. Hey, how does teeth that
Yeah.
white?
Yeah, how's teeth that white and that brown ass poop?
Because he in all that poop.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey, they boy, I tell you.
Wow.
Scroll down a little bit. Apparently, this is a festival
Scroll down.
that
What's
they
that picture?
celebrate every year.
Yo. What?
Damn.
How did they even accumulate that much cow mess?
Hey, man.
Hey, and these remember, these are the Persians. These
Damn.
are the Persians that had us in captivity under Xerxes.
Just
These
going
are
to show
filthy
you
nation, bro.
that the Lord ain't dealing with none of them, man. So you know that's gonna close out that segment of get
Can I
your
read this
mans.
one segment?
Oh, you
Can
want
I-
to read that?
This one section
Read
says,
that.
The manure was brought to the local temple on tractor trolleys before a priest performed a blessing ritual with cow dung.
How
Damn.
you bless mess?
That's crazy.
Bless.
Remember,
mess.
they idolize the cow. They,
that's
they
true.
worship
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cow.
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
So that concludes get your man. So now we're gonna go ahead and bring something out because as y'all know, the title of the show was Funny Money and Strange Change. Excuse me. So the reason why we got to bring this out because Negroes thinking everything is sweet, but the wake up call is slowly coming with the inflation and all that. So let's jump right into the scriptures. Give me Matthew 24:7-8. Let's get a couple of scriptures.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
For nation shall rise against nation.
Come on.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Uh-huh.
And there shall be famines.
There shall be what?
Famines.
We looking at artificially induced famine here with everybody's favorite computer geek, Billy Gates, buying up all the land, then BlackRock as well, buying up everything to do what? To cut off your food and water. That's what they doing. Come on.
And pestilences.
That we already had the jab or the mosquito bite. Come on.
And earthquakes.
Uh-huh.
In diverse places.
We read about that. Read.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
So all these are the beginning of sorrows. Meaning what? When you seeing artificial famines being created, inflation, the Lord got to turn it up, man. Is that it on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now give me second Esdras.
The book of
15 to 16. Yes, sir.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16.
Come on.
For there shall be sedition among men.
So as a result of famines and everything kicking in, you're going to see a sedition amongst men because people are going to be hungry. Come on.
And invading one another.
And doing what?
And invading one another.
That's what's going to take place for what? Resources. Come on.
They shall not regard their kings, no princes.
So none of these laws are going to stand. When that hunger hit, people ain't giving a damn about none of that. Come on.
And the course of their action shall stand in their power.
Meaning what? They're going to do whatever the hell they want to do. Come on.
A man shall desire to go into a city.
So you might want to travel to a city, but guess what?
And shall not be able.
Why?
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed. And the men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
So these things are going to happen. Understand, you're going to have it on a smaller scale with neighbors going against neighbors, then nations going against nations. Come on.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods.
And do what?
And spoil their goods.
That's how you know that it's talking about a famine and spoil their goods. Come on.
Because of the lack of bread.
Because of the lack of what?
Because of the lack of bread. And for great tribulation.
That's the beginning of sorrows. The Lord got to turn that thing up. Now give me Hosea 5:15.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
So the Lord had to turn his back on his children, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because of our sins. Come on.
Till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
So we got to acknowledge the evil things that we've done and seek the Lord's face through what? The Bible. Come on.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
So the Lord got to turn the affliction up because as long as the Negro got steak, shrimp, caviar, throwing Moet bottles over his shoulder,
and
popping bottles, he don't give a damn.
That's very true.
Hey, that's a good point, Cap, because remember when COVID first hit and TV was shut down, sports was shut down, The distractions were shut down.
A lot of brothers and sisters came into the body.
Yep.
So all praise to the Most High. All right, so now go ahead, finish.
All right, so this segment is Strange Change. Let's start with James chapter 5, start at verse 4 and through 6.
The book of James, chapter 5 and verse 4.
Actually, start at verse 2.
Verse 2. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you.
So when you read the beginning of this, talk about the rich man. Read.
And shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
They gather all this treasure. Because Edomites, they pass wealth from generation to generation, and they rob the poor man, and they have so much wealth they just don't do. They do odd and weird things in the earth, but they pass it from generation to generation. Read.
Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud.
So they keep back by fraud. Those that it said the hire of the labor, so the workers, read,
crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
So remember, who's at the bottom of society? Israel. Israel is at the bottom. Israel is the tail. They are the laborers. They are the workers. And send forth prayers unto the Lord. Read on.
Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished.
Read.
Ye have nourished your hearts, as in a day of slaughter.
Read.
Ye have condemned and killed the just.
The just is Israel. Read.
And he doth not resist you.
And you got everything you wanted. Remember, it says you have condemned and killed the just. How did a lot of these people make this wealth? From the slave trade.
That's right.
And fraud today.
They still stealing from you.
And they still, remember, missing children. Slavery is still big business for a lot of these wealthy. Go ahead, officer.
You know what's crazy? You said missing children. You know, YouTube just took down our video about the missing girls.
Wow.
It's medical misinformation.
Hold on, was that the one from way back?
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn. We haven't done any. Well, it was the vaccine was on there. We talked about that long. We talked about the COVID thing coming out. Before it happened, like in 16.
Oh, man, it don't matter, man. The white man
that
the
was
devil.
way before it happened. But look, I wanted to add what officer was talking about with the fraud, because the title being Funny Money, one thing we got to understand is that America is allowing companies like BlackRock to buy up assets, which is really an extension of the government, because BlackRock is a government company. You may not know that, but so they allow them to go through and buy up all these houses. That's why when people buying houses, they can't get a house. Somebody will come buy it cash. It's them. And what they leaving the Americans with is inflation, meaning your money is worth less, and they're going to eventually control. I forget what percentage of the housing market they control already, but it's a very large percentage.
They already own 80% of the S&P.
Yeah, they own 80% of the stock market. They right now they buying up all the properties. So they're going to bring everybody to feudalism. That's the goal.
Damn.
It goes with that agenda of you own nothing, and what you rely on them for everything. Hey, let's get Deuteronomy. Let's go to the law. Let's get Deuteronomy 24 and start at verse 14.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 24 and verse 14. Thou shalt not oppress an hired servant that is poor and needy.
So that's us. We that servant. Remember, Esau got us in this land as servants and slaves. We that servant, even to this day, we working for them. Read.
Whether he be of thy brethren or of thy strangers that are in thy land within the gates.
Read.
As his day thou shalt give him his hire. Neither shall the sun go down upon it, for he is poor, and setteth his heart upon it, lest he cry against thee unto the Lord. And
so you're supposed to pay justly your servants, but Esau not doing that. So Esau like taxing. They got the redlining. There's many corrupt laws that they put in place to keep you poor. They doing it on purpose.
And they got it set up where you don't get paid at the end of the day like you're supposed to. You got to wait 1 week, 2 weeks, some people a month.
So they can tax it more.
Yep.
They can take your money from you. Let's get Proverbs chapter 3. Hey, we got that video, though? It's the Chinese. Get that video. Chinese gets loans.
Yes, this is really important. Asian Americans were redlined from opening businesses in white neighborhoods because white people didn't want Asian Americans operating in their neighborhoods and didn't want Asian Americans profiting off of white people. But because the positionality of Asian Americans is weaponized to oppress black people, Asian Americans were being given loans to open businesses in black communities, even though black people were not able to receive loans to open businesses in their own communities. And as I've said before, as a result of this, black wealth is essentially paid out twice when it goes to Asian American businesses. Once when the individual pays for the goods or services, and then again when the Asian American business owner removes the profit from the community. Because usually people open businesses in their own communities, and this is mutually beneficial, where the business owner is making a livelihood off of providing goods and services to their community, and by being a member of the community, they're contributing and they're investing back into the community. This is an ideal situation, and that is not what happens with Asian American
Let's jump to
businesses
Deuteronomy
operating.
28 and 44 real quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse
Going into
44.
these loans.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
So this was one of the curses that was put on Israel about these other nations lending to us, because all of the banks are owned. Yeah, all these other nations get these loans to set up and establish businesses, but they don't give them to us.
Don't even speak English.
Yeah, they don't even. Hey, that's true. Hey, fresh off the boat. Fresh off the boat.
Hey, you know what's heavy is they give the Jewish man reparations still. They don't give us nothing. They bring somebody in here that they don't owe nothing to, give them loans and won't give us nothing.
And tell us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps.
Right.
Damn.
You ain't got no damn boots or
Y'all
feet.
Negroes not working hard enough.
Damn.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Yeah, we not lending to them. Even the black-owned banks, they getting their money from Esau.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
That's it.
Verse 43.
Verse
read
43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
Yep.
And thou shalt come down very low.
So that's why we can't get the loans, because it's a conspiracy against us. You read that in Psalms 83. So because officer mentioned redlining, we went through the scriptures not being paid. That also going out to being able to get loans, because without that you can't start your own businesses. And then we see how they redlining in here. So the scriptures cover all that stuff, man. Go ahead, Officer Mendel.
Yeah, so I want to get Deuteronomy 25 and 13 real quick, because as I mentioned, what's going on with BlackRock, I don't think people really understand that that's actually theft, and that things are being stolen. People's pensions is being stolen. Everything that you work for is being stolen right now. Get that?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25, verse 13. Thou shalt not have in thy bag diverse weights, a great and a small.
So that's going into making sure that things are done fairly. So back in the day, you would have some people have the weights is off. So when you would go measure your products, they would actually be stealing that way. So the way that Esau does it today is something that's called inflation. So what they'll do is they'll print a bunch of money. They'll take that money and then buy real assets like houses, properties, or whatever. And then when the inflation, because when that money's printed, that inflation comes back around, so your money's worth less. So now you go to the grocery store, and that's what we're getting ready to play the video real quick. It's a short video about showing you how, because Joe Biden has created 75% of all money created in American history in the last 3 years. So in the last 3 years, 75% of money, I think it's like 75% now, has been created just in 3 years that's ever been created in the history of America. So as a result of that, this is why you're seeing what you're seeing now. So play the video.
We've heard a lot about inflation over the last year. Price increases, supply chain issues, corporate greed.
But when we look at inflation, that is still the problem for the
So I'm walking around Costco here and I'm noticing these prices For example, these Madras lentils, $15.99. I bought those a year ago for $6.99. I keep getting told that we got, 6-7% inflation. You gotta be kidding me. Let's look at what else we got going on here. We literally bought this chicken broth, $5.69, 2 months ago. Dang, this is the flour we were buying for $5.99 last year. I just walked to the grocery store this morning because I had to pick up like 3 things, some eggs, and I saw this. I can't, these prices are completely insane. I don't know how many of you bought Totino's pizzas before, but all my life they've been like $1. They were actually less when I was growing up. And they want $2.79 for Totino's pizzas. This is completely insane.
Out of order.
Hey, so that's an example right there of the theft and the money that's being created. So
and the fraud of them talking about the inflation's only at 3%.
Playing on your
lying
ignorance.
about that. So I'm gonna get you a scripture to show you that inflation happened in the Bible. Get the 2 Kings 6 and 25. Let's read that. Because this is coming to America. That's what we don't understand, and that's what Captain Matt brought out about the famine. So let's read how it goes down.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 6 and verse 25. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it, until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver.
So a donkey head was sold for what?
80 pieces of silver.
Read.
And the 4th part of a cab of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver.
So the bird doo-doo. Jokers is eating bird doo-doo for 5 pieces of silver. That's inflation right there.
All right, is that it on that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so
Awesome.
Mike, you about to bring out something? Oh no, go ahead, Ruben. Go ahead, Ruben.
All right, let's get one scripture. Get Isaiah 5 real quick. Just get that real fast. We got to stop drinking that wine, and that's what we be doing. Get that Isaiah 5 and 11 real fast.
I got you.
Get ready to close this out, and this is why we are in hell right now.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning.
So we know this also talking about drinking strong drink, actually physical liquor, but it's also talking about the visions when we read Isaiah 28 and 7. Okay, go ahead.
That they may follow strong drink.
That they may do what?
That they may follow strong
that
drink.
Strong drink, again, is the philosophies, the media, the Facebook, the Instagram, the TikTok. That's also talking about that, because that's the first thing we do when we wake up in the morning. We're not paying attention to the news. We're not trying to figure that information out to know where we're going to be at in the kingdom. We're not worried about none of that stuff. We're worried about looking good on TikTok. Go ahead.
That continue until night, till wine inflame them.
Because it inflames us. Now our speech is talking about what? Worldly stuff. We ain't talking about God. That's not what these men up here do. We talk about the Lord. Go down to 13.
Verse 13. Therefore my people are gone into captivity.
Our people are what?
Are gone into captivity.
Also mentally. Remember Isaiah? Deuteronomy 28:48? It says when you take the yokes off your mind, off your neck. Go ahead.
Because they have no knowledge.
They have no knowledge of the scriptures to understand how to deal with the children, how to understand how to deal with other nations. Go ahead.
And their honorable men are famished.
And we are famished, meaning what? We're hungry. We're thirsty for this truth now. Go ahead.
And their multitude dried up with thirst.
Watch this.
Therefore hell hath enlarged herself.
Hell has enlarged itself. The other nations have enlarged themselves inside of us.
All right, real quick, let's get Ezekiel 4 and 13. And put the article up while we read this really quick. And we're going to reference another scripture because we got to close out.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 4, verse 13.
Yep.
And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them.
So part of the curse is that we would eat this defiled, GMO, chemically infused, false, fake, poisonous food in the last days in our captivities.
And he got bugs for you.
Yeah, oh yeah, just like a Snowpiercer.
Yeah,
and we're gonna be eating bugs. So because of our sins, now we got to eat defiled meats. Now when you read Daniel, it's a reason why they said we're not gonna eat the king's meat. Just give us the vegetable, the roots. We'll be fine. That's why. So we gotta carefully watch what we eat. But it's gonna be defiled food, but there are levels of defility.
Hey man, y'all gotta read that up though, man. Read that, man.
It says, what is this? That's Bill Gates. What's that? Seamus? Seamus Brun is shit, don't get me lying, reveals Bill Gates' hidden agenda as he buys up U.S. farmland. Billionaire Bill Gates is buying up farmland and investing in meat alternatives to control the public's diet under the guise of saving the planet from climate change. That's crazy.
Chemical joints. Hey, real quick, before I want to get 2 scriptures to go with that. Sirach 34, 21, and 22. Read them 2 real quick so we can close out.
The book
because
of
let's go right along with the food.
The book of Sirach, chapter 34, verse 22. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him, and he that defraudeth the labor of his hire is a bloodshedder.
21. The bread of the needy.
Oh, verse 21, excuse me. The bread of the needy is their life.
That's food, read.
He that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood.
Is a man of blood, a murderer. Read on.
He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him.
He slayeth him, meaning what? Esau defileth and take away our bread. Read.
And he that defraudeth the labor of his hire is a bloodshedder.
He's a bloodshedder. That's why Esau's going to face the judgment of the Lord. He's in the midst of thou shalt not kill.
Damn. Right. Taking your jobs, sending them overseas, closing down a daggone fast food joints, setting up insect stands.
Damn.
Like people don't understand they're gonna be eating bug soup, man.
Right.
That's why you gotta make sure you study, pray, and apply, and keeping your eyes open. Like Christ said, watch and pray. Go ahead, officer, close us out.
Yeah, all praises to the Lord for another successful show. We appreciate y'all. Please support us. If you want to support us via PayPal, make sure you contribute to IUIC.dc@israelunite.org. Also, make sure you support all of the other radio shows, and make sure y'all do like Bishop said this past Sabbath. Download the classes.
Right.
Yeah.
Download the classes, and when we make sure you get on IUIC TV.
Yes.
Support, subscribe. Get the subscriptions. It's only like $2.
Right. Go to Original Royalty. Support the products, man. Beard, we got the beard oils.
The
music, the movies. The
everything.
short films coming out.
Yeah.
The one short film was Vinci that they did the little preview for. It was like a Book of Eli type joint.
Yep.
So make sure you support, man.
Support. Hey, while you still can. With that, Shalom Israel.
Most High Christ bless.
So you say you want the truth, why here you go? Why they mad? We the messengers of hope. If you ain't gotta get a clue, you better know. Most high rockin' with it, see the way it go. So you say you